Algebra 2, trig unit, the study guide, unit study guide. So let's look at numbers 24 and 25. So we're going to solve the triangle. We need to determine what case we have so we know which formula we can use. So as we look around the side of the triangle in order, we see that we know a side and then another side and an angle. So that is case number 2, which simply means that we have enough information to use the law of sines to solve this triangle. So let's make a list of all the things that we need to find out to solve the triangle. So it looks like we need to know angle C. We also need to know angle B along with side B. And then let's just put a box around those so we know once we have all those filled out that we have solved the triangle. So let's start with angle C, since we know side C. So we'll say the sine of angle C, that's capital, divided by 9, which is across from that angle, equals, and then we know side length of 22 and the angle 84. So equals the sine of angle 84 divided by 22. Sorry, that's just my dog. So on the right side, you'll take the sine of 84 and divide it by 22. Multiply that by 9, and that is the sine of angle C. So you should get approximately 4.406 and some digits. Then use your inverse sine button and pull back that answer from your calculator so that it will use all the digits, and then we'll round to degrees. So that'll give us an angle of 24 degrees. Now to find angle B, we know angle A and C, so let's just subtract from 180. So we'll have 180 degrees minus 24, the angle that we just found, and then minus 84, the angle that we were given. And that will leave us with 72 degrees. Alright, then lastly, to find side B, now that we know angle B, we can use the law of sines again. So side B divided by the sine of angle 72 equals, and we'll just use that given side and angle. So take 22 now and divide it by the sine of 84, and then multiply that by the sine of 72. And then that will give us the length of side B, and we'll round to ones place, so that'll be 21. And then just do a check and make sure that your shortest side is across from your smallest angle. Shortest side is 9, angle C is 24, which is the smallest, and then work your way up. Alright, so let's look at 25. We'll see what we were given, and it looks like we've got an angle, another angle, and then a side, if we look in order. So that's case 1, angle, angle, side, which simply means that we have enough information to use the law of sines to solve. So let's make a list of all the things we need to find to solve the triangle. So we need to find angle A, and side A, and side C. And I'll just label those sides. There we go. Sides are always across from the angle they correspond with. So let's start by finding side C. So we'll say side C across from angle C, which is the sine of 45, equals, and then we can use the side length we were given and the angle. Alright, then take 32 and divide it by the sine of 79, and then multiply by the sine of 45. So the solve is the same with the law of sines each time. And then that will give us, rounding to ones place, approximately a side length of 23. So now let's focus on angle A. Well, we know the other two angles, so we can just subtract from 180. So we can say 180 minus 45, and now minus, sorry, 79. There we go. And so angle A, put that in your calculator, is 56. All right, now we're ready to find side A. So we'll say side A, and we'll put that over the sine of angle A, which we know now. And then let's set that equal to that side and angle that we were originally given. And then we can just take 32 divided by the sine of 79, and then we need to multiply it by the sine of 56. And so side A will be 27, rounded to ones place. So again, just make sure that the smallest side corresponds with the smallest angle. So C is our smallest side, and 45, that is our smallest angle, and then work your way up. And that's how you solve non-right triangles, using the law of sines and the law of cosines.